So do you also wish to generate the Instagram ad copy for your new Shopify products automatically using an AI? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to automate AI-based Instagram ad copy for Shopify products. So I'm a seller on Shopify, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to add a new product detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the ad content. And after generating the ad content, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheets under that specific column. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Sheets with OpenAI and Google Sheets again using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically generate Instagram ad copy using AI for your Shopify products. This will help you save time, stay creative, and run more effective ad campaigns with ease. Alright, so as you all know that as a Shopify store owner, I regularly run Instagram ads to promote my products. But writing fresh, engaging ad copy for each product takes a lot of time and creativity. So by automating AI-based Instagram ad copy generation, I can quickly create unique and catchy captions for my product ads without doing it manually every time. For example, whenever I add a new product to my store, the system can automatically generate relevant Instagram captions using AI. This helps me launch ad campaigns faster, stay consistent with the branding, and attract more customers with compelling content, all while saving time. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Google Sheet that I've already created with the name Instagram ad copy for Shopify products, and here you can see the fields that I have taken, such as product title, description, price, key features, target audience, tone of voice, call to action, and ad copy generated. Alright, so now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheet till this call to action, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the ad copy, and after generating the ad, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheet under a specific column like this. Alright, so now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Google Sheets with OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply adding a new detail over here in my Google Sheets. So let me add the details. And here you can see I have successfully added a new detail over here in my Google Sheet. And here you can see as soon as I've added the detail over here, then automatically an ad copy is being generated by OpenAI and added over here under this specific column like this. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this automation by simply connecting your Google Sheets with your OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as automate AI-based Instagram ad copy for Shopify products. And now you have to giving a name to my workflow. It is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets, as I am adding new detail in Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. So that whenever I'm going to add a new detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. So this is my Google Sheet, and here I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So here, before building this connection, firstly I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheet. So let me add the details. Alright, so here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here in my Google Sheets. Alright, so now after adding the detail, I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. And here to build this connection, you need to firstly install an add-on in your Google Sheets account. And for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons. Now here under this add-on, you need to select get add-ons. And then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you need to install this particular add-on in your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So I'm going to move back. And once you're going to install this particular add-on, you have to follow exactly the same steps. Alright, so now you have to installing the add-on, you have to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so now here after refreshing your Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So from here you need to select initial setup. And here in the initial setup, you can see it is asking me to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So for the webhook URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in my Google Sheet, you can see my last data column is column G. So here I'm going to add my trigger column as column G, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now you have to setting up the connection. We are going to test this connection by clicking on the send test button given over here, and it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent the first row data of our Google Sheets to our webhook URL, that means to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. And here, before moving back to Pabbly's workflow, you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now here under this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, you need to turn on the send on event. So by turning it on, automatically whenever you're going to add a new detail in your Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Alright, so let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the trigger column, tone of voice, target audience, spreadsheet name, ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, product title, description, price, key features, and call to action. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received all the details to our Google Sheets, then automatically I want to give these details to OpenAI to generate an Instagram ad copy for me. So for that, I need to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate a proper Instagram ad copy for me. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your OpenAI account is already already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys you can see some existing keys. So I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key, and here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is Instagram ad copy. And now here after giving the name, I'm going to select the project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models available over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4o Mini. You can select the model as per your need. And now after entering the AI model, it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper Instagram ad copy for me. Alright, so let me add the prompt over here. Alright, so here you can see I've successfully added a relevant prompt over here where I've added some instructions for the AI and the detail as product title, description, price, key features, target audience, tone of voice, and call to action. Alright, so now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive a new detail through a Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the product title, I'm going to map the product title. Here I'm going to map the description. Here I'm going to map the price. Here I'm going to map the key features. Here I'm going to map the target audience. Here I'm going to map the tone of voice. And lastly, I'm going to map the call to action. Alright, so with this, we have successfully completed our prompt over here. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a message content generated, where we have received the entire caption for our Instagram post. That means the caption for our ad post. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the Instagram ad copy, I want to add the set content generated in my Google Sheet under this specific column named as ad copy generated. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. And this time I'm going to select my action event as update a sales value, so that after generating the Instagram ad content, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheet under a specific column. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a connection, I'm going to select add a new connection because I've connected my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in a trigger setup. And this time I'm going to build this connection in an action setup. So that's why I'm going to select add a new connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name Instagram ad copy for Shopify products. So I'm going to select that spreadsheet, and here after selecting my spreadsheet, I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here is asking me to enter the range. So it says enter the range of the sheet that needs to be updated here. Example C5. It says column name plus row index. So here you can see my column is column H over here. So I'm going to add the column name as H, and here for the row index, I'm going to map the row index from the response that I received in my Google Sheet. So this is the row index. So here I've manually entered the column name because here I wanted to make this value static. That means it is a fixed value and it is not going to change further with this automation. But here I've mapped the row index because this is a dynamic value and it is going to change with further automation. Alright, so this was all about the range, and then here for the value, I need to enter the value that I want to update over here in my column. So I'm going to add the content generated by OpenAI. So let me map that. So this is the content generated. And now you have to entering all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. Here I'm going to scroll it little, and here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here under the specific column. That means the ad copy generated by OpenAI for this particular product. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Google Sheets and our action as OpenAI and Google Sheets again, so that when you're going to add a new detail in our Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to generate the Instagram ad copy, and after generating the ad copy, automatically that is going to be updated in our Google Sheets under a specific column. Alright, so these were the steps to how to automate AI-based Instagram ad copy for Shopify products. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.